right, here we go, guys. Haunting of Modean's 2.
Well, Halloween isn't so bad. Bit fucking green and lush around here, friend of October, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Al Gore's might be onto something.
Devil's Night, boys. And you know the shitheads will be out causing mischief.
Can't scare me.
Yeah, we know.
You can try, though. Because that's the fun of it.
Wayne's,
Squirrely Dan.
speaking of mischiefs, my cousin, Samuel,
You mean speaking of shitheads?
is very sorry for what he did last Halloween's.
What'd Samuel do this time?
He stole candy from his little sister.
Oh, little fucker.
See, that's what I say. Said, oh, little fuck.
Samuel's very sorry for what he did, and he likes to come by to show you his costumes this year.
Samuel knows the deal.
Oh, but Samuel's going out dressed as his heroes, and he wants to come by.
Poor behavior is not to be rewarded. It's to be punished. And Samuel is not welcome by for a full-size chocolate bar this Halloween.
I'm with you, big brother.
Oh, and what it kind of feels like we should maybe be discussing the origins of Halloween. Like talking about the history of it. Like, I mean, before we start celebrating the bastardized North American version of things.
Well, look who's pooped the pumpkin. Shocker.
Well, from where I'm sitting, looks like you're curled up nice and cozy with the bastardized North American version of it, Wayne.
What's the problem, Derek?
For someone who doesn't even like kids, you got a lot of nerve, big league in the rest of the town handing out full-size chocolate bars.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of nerve backdooring trick-or-treaters by handing out quarter-sized chocolate bars on Halloween.
Get off your wallet, Derry.
I'll get off my wallet when he quits throwing around nickels like they're manhole covers.
Geez, this one won't gets off his wallet, and this one's tossing around nickels like the manholes covers.
Oh, what? There are 5,000 people in Letterkenny. And do you want to know what their problem is? Wayne, big league in them.
Haven't you never heard the expression, do unto others as you would have them do unto you?
Ain't you never heard of the expression, do unto others before they do unto you?
You're fucking up, bud.
364 days a year, this guy's all, oh, I don't give a shit about your kids. And somebody should hit Samuel.
Somebody should hit Samuel.
And then comes Halloween, you got to big league everybody by handing out full-size chocolate bars.
Get off your wallet, Derry.
Yeah, what's in your jeans, bud?
You know, the whole town's talking about how you big leagued them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, all trick-or-treaters talking about how you backdoored them. That's all I'm saying.
I'll backdoor you like I backdoored those trick-or-treaters.
Maybe we should establish some context here, boys.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
But Samuel's.
Samuel is not welcome to come for a full-size chocolate bar this Halloween.
Well, that's mighty charitables of you, Wayne. That's one less set of parents you're big leaguing.
Yeah, well, that's one more trick-or-treater that you're backdooring.
I'll backdoor those trick-or-treaters like I backdoored you.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we should establish some context here.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
All right, let's talk about that cold open. Victor, I think I asked you this last year, but I'll ask it again. Do you big league or do you backdoor for Halloween?
I in the middle. So I don't give out full size bars, but I give a full handful of good quality chocolate.
Okay, like what kind? Like, were you talking like Kit Kats and arrows and stuff, or?
Yes, those, but I like to start with the slightly higher end. What are they called? The purple. What's that purple brand?
Caramel?
No, that's
Cadbury.
Cadbury?
Yeah, I think it's Cadbury. Yeah, it's the purple brand. They have the higher end. They're the ones that sell chocolate in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like, let's say, bring a Kit Kat from Cadbury from the UK and have one from the US and try them side by side, it's like completely two different things. But anyway, so we've got the Cadbury chocolate, and then we move on to the M&Ms and that nonsense if once it starts running out. But yeah, I give full handfuls to the kids.
You're
M&Ms aren't nonsense.
What do you mean?
I said M&Ms aren't nonsense.
Yeah, no, but it's like, for me, it's like tier 2.
Facts. M&Ms are universally beloved by everyone. I don't know a single person hates M&Ms.
All I'm saying.
I don't know. It came across, Victor, like M&Ms are on par with like raisins and apples.
Yeah,
like you should have said like candy corn. If you said like a hand of candy corn, that's at the bottom of the.
They're better than raisins, but they're not as good as chocolate bars.
The M&Ms.
So here's an unpopular opinion. I prefer raisin glossettes over the peanut glossettes.
No, I'm with you 100%.
Oh yeah,
that is my jam, man. That's the only thing I ever wanted was you give me a big box of
they're
chocolate
good.
covered raisins.
They're good in like a small amount, but then they just get too sweet after a while.
You're
Would those be
wrong.
like what we call like raisinets and goobers?
Possibly. I think
Is
so.
it a raisin covered in chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
There you
raisin
go.
it.
There you go.
So I
Better
guess
than you,
Glossettes are Canadian candy. Anyway, they come in
know
two
that.
varieties. One is chocolate covered peanuts or chocolate covered raisins.
I like a mixture. I like to mix them together.
No.
Anyway,
There you
you're also off a pretty busy street in Toronto. So do you get a lot of kids, Victor?
Yeah, we get a lot of kids. I wouldn't say that our street is super busy. It's like it's tucked away slightly, right, from the busy streets, but it's we have a lot of traffic in our area.
Yeah, no. If we get like a dozen kids all night, it's weird because we're in like a quiet kind of crescent, but also we're on the inside, so kids have to cross the street to hit two houses. Which they usually don't bother because we're not on the sidewalk side, which sucks. So usually we just leave candy out and we go trick or treating with the kids or with the girl now because the boys too.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, when the kids were young, we did that too now, right? But we don't have that same. We don't have those challenges.
Matt, what about you? Are you a big leaguer or a backdoorer?
Well, we're kind of shitty at Halloween. Like we're Halloween people. Like you see our yard, it's like all decorated. We got tombstones, we got blow up fucking pumpkins and all other shit, and a fake bride and marriage ceremony or wedding ceremony going on. And yeah, it all looks great. But when it comes to the night of, we pretty much turn off all the lights.
What?
And go out and do our own thing. Like, well,
Wow.
No, it's
Yeah,
understandable. You've got
Yeah.
kids, right? No, it's
Yeah.
settle down,
So-
everybody.
So a couple years ago, we did sort of what you described. We put a bowl out with some candy, and we don't go big. We just we get like the mini chocolate bars or something. Which, if they make it all the way to Halloween, is lucky as well. Because Jen and I eat we have 2 boxes in the house that are almost empty, because we're both fiends when it comes to chocolate. But we put them out, and then one year someone's like, "Yeah, one kid took the whole bowl," so we're like assholes. So now we just stopped doing it altogether, because it's just us, right? If my oldest was around, I'd probably make him hand out candy. But it's just not worth it.
You're getting roasted in the live stream right now, Matt.
Oh, I know I am for sure.
Talk about
sure.
backdooring. Wow, Matt, that's pretty
Yeah.
cold, Matt.
No, but Matt, what I remember is when we had the kids, is we'd go out, spend some time out with them, then come back and then hand out candy after that. So you get the best of both worlds.
Well, the only other thing I'll say is I'm kind of like you, Al. We don't get a lot of kids. Like we're in a pretty big neighborhood, but the weird thing about our street, it's like I'm on a crescent, and then on top of the crescent, I'm buried in a court as well. It's weird though. You've seen my house.
Yeah. It's kind of
and it's my neighborhood is a lot of older families. So there's not a lot of kids here. And then my street, which is up a hill to get up to my house, is poorly lit at night. So you drive past it and none of the houses on the main stretch ever decorate. So it doesn't look like our street does,
including
anything for Halloween.
Yeah,
Except
I'm
for-
hearing a lot of excuses, and
I'm just saying we
Yeah.
don't get kids because they like if I was a kid
it's funny
walking
how
by our
that
street-
works when your lights are off. But anyway,
You can't see my house from the bottom. That's all I'll say. But yeah, we're assholes. But our house looks great right now. Just don't come around on Halloween.
Oh my God, Matt, you are that guy.
Yeah.
Yep. You are
I'm
him.
surprised. I'm a little surprised at you, man.
yeah,
I think
you're
that's
like a big tease. You shouldn't even be decorating your house. What the hell?
I'm not. This is not my doing. I
Like there's
participate.
kids out there doing recon about okay, how are we gonna do the map, and then your house is like, oh, we have to go to that one, and then they show up, and then like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
we got to
You
go
might
to
as well just put a sign up that says we don't participate.
yeah.
I mean, come on.
We got to go to the house of the guy who's got the Fraggle Rock sweater. He's gonna be fun, and then he's not. Wow.
yeah.
Mike, what's it like on the Jersey Shore? I bet you it's crazy.
We have a walkable neighborhood, but the last at least 3 years, and we're going again. No, 2 years, and we're going for a third year. One of the parents at school who has 2 of our 3 kids match up with them, so they're in the same grade, so we're pretty good friends with them. They have a huge neighborhood, and we go there. So we've been going there for actual Halloween to do trick or treating. So we leave the bowl out, but then we do come back probably around 6 or so, and then 6 or 7, and any of the teenage stragglers will actually hand out candy to. But we just do the the big ass Costco bag of candy, leave it out, probably like 2/3 of it out when we leave, just to have some reserve, and then go to the party. We've been going to that party for the last 3 years or so, which is nice because the kids go in a mob and we can just kind of wander behind them, and it's great because my oldest daughter, who's 12, she likes going to that with the little kids still, which is amazing because you think she'd be kind of over it, but she still would rather go to the Halloween party with the kids, which is nice, I think. So
That's cool.
it's good. I'm not the biggest Halloween fan, but you can't do nothing that's abominable, my man.
Well, let's see what Trace
There's
does.
no one around to hand anything out.
Okay, you've had your say, Trace.
Man.
Well, down here is
Fuck
the
that Matt guy.
relatively, I guess it's a newish concept, but that there's destination neighborhoods for trick or treating, and I happen to live in one of them. And people will truck, 12 kids in a minivan to the neighborhood, and that's where they'll do all their trick or treating, is in our neighborhood, and which I'm fine with. I usually go, about half size candy bars. Full size candy bars are expensive, but you usually just go grab heaping bags of the Hershey combinations and the Mars combinations and all that stuff. But if I might take a moment here, I'm going to get on my soapbox for a minute.
Yes, please do.
And this is one of the very, 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 very few hills I will die on.
Okay.
I do not care if a 16, 17, 18-year-old comes up to trick or treat. I'm giving them candy. I don't give a shit if they're dressed up or not.
Oh,
They come up to my door, say trick or treat, I will give them candy.
You almost had me.
I thought you were going to say one, because I'm with you. What I'm disappointed is when they show up with a black garbage bag.
I expect some form of even attempt to dress up. Last time I went trick-or-treating myself, I was 21.
That's not trick-or-treating. That's panhandling.
I'm not sure what...
I was in college, and listen, I tell this because my roommate, he was super short.
That's called soliciting.
He looked like he could have been a kid, but we dressed up and we went, and one like a lot of people were looking at us weird, but one house we laughed and said, "Listen, guys, you're dressed up, you're having a good time. Here's some fucking candy." And I've lived by that too. I love it. I'm like, if teenagers or old people show up and they want to trick or treat, as long as they're doing some attempt to participate, I will give them candy. But if they're not dressed up, I'm like, take a hike.
In my book, if they have something to hold candy in, it's good enough for me. We, this world and everything between diseases and this, that, and the other, we have destroyed almost a whole generation's kids' childhood in one form or another. And I don't care, if they want to trick or treat till the end of their days, I will give them candy.
I make them earn it. Like I make them talk. Ask them questions.
But I mean, I'm not going to be one of those assholes that sits there and opens the door. Aren't you a little old to be trick or treating? Fuck you, asshole.
No,
Just
I don't
give
do
them some
that.
candy. Don't be a dick.
But Victor, I am sort of like you too. Like if I have to do it in those situations, I at least like if they'll show up and just hold a bag, I'm like, what do you say?
I totally
man.
have fun.
I will acquiesce that.
Yeah.
They don't have to dress up, but come on, man, just say trick or treat.
Yeah, it's the only job you have.
I found one person who likes candy corn, and that's our buddy Jeff there. And Awesome says, just don't be the prick who hands out toothbrushes. Yes, well said.
What is that? I've never encountered anything like that.
Yeah, some people do, I guess. Anyway, any comments on the cold open?
Oh yeah, I think my favorite part about the cold open was that spider on the roof.
That's right. Okay, I think that was your MVP last year too, the spider. Anyway, let's move on to the first scene.
Well, she's looking a wee bit more like October now, isn't it?
Why does Gaylor want us here so early?
She didn't say.
Ooh, I hope it's for an early sample of one of her harvest rotating taps.
Can't legally serve beer for another hour, bud.
There goes Derry backdooring the liquor control board.
Well, there goes Wayne, big leaguing me before he even had a beer, par for the course.
She sounded rattled.
When a friend asks for help, you help him.
They're
Gaylor?
just tossing those cigarette
Happy
butts.
Halloween's, Gaylor.
You hungover?
No, why?
Oh, you got your water there? Bit of fresh air, that'll do it.
It's holy water.
Is that what it is?
Hear me? No. I love a good horror movie.
We know.
I love a good scare.
We know.
But guess what?
Chicken butt.
Modine's 2 is haunted.
No, it isn't.
Is 2.
No, it isn't.
Is 2.
No, it isn't.
Follow me now.
The penis.
Why you notice?
Uncle Eddie's Pig Hoof Hops Ale.
He was a good guy.
He was a great guy.
He's come back from the dead for one more go. Tried to get me to drink that shite with him in bed.
You took down Uncle Eddie?
I took him down once.
How's that for you?
Ecstasy.
Why only once?
I
He
miss
died
Gail.
shortly after.
He died in his 90s.
Yeah.
What are you doing taking down geriatric scale?
What, you never met no one with a Jerry care fetish before? The fuck out of here.
What, you never been to livingparty.org? Fuck out of here.
So, you think Uncle Eddie is haunting Modine's too?
I know he's haunting Modine's too. There's his Pig Hoof Hops front and center.
Gail's right.
Pardon?
Now, how else he explains this?
Literally 1,000,000 ways.
Could be a ghost, or a ghoul, or a spirit, a phantom, or an orb, ectomist, poltergeist, an angel, archangel, a demon, elemental.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it's a ghost. But it might fall under one of the many sub-ghost categories. Well, you got your vengefuls, you got your hungries, you got your residuals, got your messengers, got your inanimates, you got your artificials, aminals, childs. And then you got all your different types of lady ghosts. You got your ladies in red, ladies in white, ladies in black, ladies in blue, ladies in purple, ladies in vermilion, ladies in the burnt orange siennas. Then you got your Bloody Marys. We're not even getting into Japanese ghosts. Holy jeez.
Oh, you don't.
Spirit energy doesn't just goes away, Wayne. It circulates.
What is it, cowboy?
Let me make a call.
Great costumes there, Bonnie. You got yourself some attentive students right here.
Yeah, I'm reformed.
You can hit me one more time, baby.
Costume?
Bonnie,
Wayne?
did you make your angel food cupcakes for the annual Catholic School Alumni Bake Sale to raise much needed funds for the missionary trip to Nicaragua?
Sure did, Wayne.
Good for you.
Was she
Enjoy
carrying the
yourself.
cupcakes before?
I will.
Doesn't matter.
Woolwich Taffy Cone Harvest IPA from Moseley,
My
Ontario.
favorite part.
Boastful, yet
What's
reserved.
cupcakes?
Opinionated. Selective. Myra maple syrup. Skinner Farm smoked bacon. Tastes like a tragedy occurred while making breakfast. Takers?
Let's get this guy a fucking puppers.
Don't minds if I do's.
Jesus. So you think it's us boys?
Why, boys?
Because
It
last
looked like Michelle was really trying not to laugh.
Oh, okay. So you think we're playing pranks now, huh?
So let's rewind. So apparently she wasn't carrying the cupcake tray before, only after when Wayne. Yeah. What?
Continuity.
No, Wayne willed it.
He willed it into her hands. Yeah.
I just realized why Mike wanted to do this episode.
Why?
What? No. No, that was, I did this one. I reminded Al, I did the best of the holidays.
That's right.
And I did, I think, 2 scenes. I did one of Derry's pretentious beer sipping and one of Bonnie, because to me, those are the 2 best parts of this. But I just, when I redid a rewatch earlier tonight, I just rediscovered Gail's Haitian accent she puts on in the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I don't know if any of you guys have watched Bad Monkey, but Jodie Turner Smith, she plays a girl down in Barbados. She plays the witch, whatever her name was there.
She's so good in that.
She was fantastic. And my wife's had a crush on Vince Vaughn for about 25 years. So she was watching it with me. And it was great. But anyway, it looked to me like my lat was trying not to laugh
Oh,
very
probably.
hard.
Probably. Yeah, Bad Monkey's on my list of movie or shows to watch for sure. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It's great.
All right.
Breakfast. Takers?
Let's get this guy a fucking puppers.
Don't mind if I do's.
Back on that chug.
So you think it's us boys?
Why, boys?
Because last night was Devil's Night.
And your shitheads.
Oh, okay. So you think we're playing pranks now, huh?
Well, it's clear there is a unique brand of tomfuckery at play.
I haven't smashed a pumpkin on someone's doorstep since grade 9, boys.
I haven't stuffed an egg up a tailpipe since grade 8, boys.
I haven't silly stringed a car since grade 7.
I haven't TP'd a tree since grade 6.
Yeah, but doozers have an Appleby.
We definitely have ablablis.
I'm glad you asked about our Ablably.
We prepared a PowerPoint presentation.
Jonesy, prepare the PowerPoint presentation.
I want to be the guy who designs all their PowerPoint presentations.
Haunting took place between the hours of 3 a.m. and 9 a.m.
And I was taking down this swipey snipey between the hours of 3 a.m. and 6 a.m.
And I was taking down this swipey snipey between the hours of 3 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Nice work, boys.
Wait a minute, that's only 3 hours.
What were you doing between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.?
I'm glad you asked. This is where things got a little complicated, boys.
Riley's swipey snipey hit me up after taking down Riley.
Jonesy's swipey snipey hit me up after taking down Jonesy.
Accidental tunnel buddies. Berta!
Well, we FaceTimed each other from the swipey snipey's beds.
After the takedown.
This is exactly what Uncle Eddie wanted. Get me thinking about takedowns. Sure as I flick, it's a ghost doing this trick.
No, it isn't.
And what is it, cowboy?
Let me make a call.
Great costumes, Bonnie's. My soldiers standing at attention.
Locked and loaded.
Two-gun salute.
Ready to shoot.
Costume?
Bonnie,
Wayne?
did you cadets make up your hearty harvest chili for the annual potluck supper for our amputee war vets in the cancer ward?
Sure did, Wayne.
Good for you. Enjoy yourselves.
I will.
Oka, old-style harvest pilsner from Ganawage, Quebec. Proud, fearless, defensive, loyal, knows its history. Tastes like an upset shaman's hoarded collection of spunky backwoods fruit. Takers?
Get this guy a fucking puppers.
Don't mind if I do.
You think this is an Indian haunting? You watch too many shitty movies.
Well, no one's implying that, but we're just covering their bases.
Yous do have a rich history of tomfuckery in this town, and that can't be denied.
Well, is this place built on an ancient Indian burial ground?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you find a tomahawk lodged in your door?
Not yet. No.
Did you wake up with moccasins at the foot of your bed?
But is that a thing? Because...
Okay, just get yourselves a couple of dream catchers and stop watching shitty horror movies. Okay, do I actually have to explain this? You better go home and change, or I will fight you.
Bonnie,
Wayne?
on your way to the protest rally up country to provide glaring examples of cultural appropriation for people who don't understand cultural appropriation, but probably should?
Sure am, Wayne.
Good for you. Enjoy yourself.
I will. You see that?
That was my favorite of the Bonnie reveals was when Tana says, "I will fight you if I have to explain that to you."
It moved.
Gail, the building just shifted.
It was probably the shelves expanding due to the heat, or the shelves contracting because of the cold, being that it is October.
It's Uncle Eddie. He wants me to take him down again. Says there are pig hoof hops right there front and center.
No, it isn't. And no, he doesn't. And no, he didn't.
And what is it?
Literally 500 million things.
Massif. Run it!
Let me make a call.
Helmich Premium Blonde Harvest Ale from Mitchell, Ontario. Hardworking, cooperative, Tough in the corners. Zurich bean off the top with a Strathroy turkey finish. The dark meat. That tastes like wheat from the field of a stay-at-home defenseman. I'll, Travis Hammonick. Anybody?
Let's get this guy a fucking puppers.
Don't minds if I do.
Ah, the glass.
Pinky up.
We have heard talks of apparitions.
Specters, wraiths.
Demons, as those.
Uncle Eddie's back for one more go with this old goat.
Uncle allegedly.
We believe this to be true. Collectively.
Conclusively.
Are you sure you guys didn't just come in here and do all this?
Breaking and entering? There are far more gratifying crimes with far leaner sentences.
Also, it's a sin. So, no, we didn't.
So,
I will perform a seance to summon Uncle Eddie. Speak with him. Reason with him if I must. Though I will be reluctant to cooperate with him. I promise you that.
Okay.
Uncle Eddie will enter Rhodes' body.
Wait, one more time?
Uncle Eddie will enter Rhodes' butt.
I will exercise his spirit.
Is that what you'll do?
Christ permitting, yes.
One question.
yeah, I want to be really clear here. So, Stuart, you're going to summon the spirit of Uncle Eddie, who's going to enter Rolled, and from there, you're going to communicate with him.
Precisely. Though, again, I will be reluctant to cooperate with him.
We heard you, Stuart.
This, I promise you.
And Glenn.
Hey, Wayne, how's that girlfriend of yours doing? I miss her. I like her. She's like a little baby Halle Berry, like a little baby Beyonce, like a... That's a Beyonce seance.
So,
I just want to say, there's a lot of silliness happening here, and I can see Victor's like, yeah, whatever. But just the visuals of these scenes are way better than they had the right to be. Like, for a show that's this silly, like, it just looks gorgeous. Like,
the cinematography is amazing.
It looks rich. The colors and stuff, especially in this episode here, I find that it's a really rich looking episode.
It stands out because there's nothing else to stand out.
Tell us how you really feel, Victor.
Really? By the way, fun fact, Camila was 17 when this episode was filmed, according to Awesome.
So shame on you for, you know, your prying eyes.
Going to enter Rolled, and then Glenn is going to exercise it.
That's right. I will exorcise the spirit out of Roll and cast it into hell.
Hell?
He was a good guy.
He was a great guy.
Begging your pardon, but anybody that comes back from the dead to have non-consensual sexual relations with a woman outside of wedlock, may I add, is not a good guy.
The more disgusting part of that was with a woman.
We must all hold hands.
No.
Fine.
Wayne.
Rolled. Glenn. Rolled.
Roll. Glenn.
Rolled.
No, Glenn.
Rolled. Rolled. Glenn. Rolled. Now we need 5 seconds of silence while Lucifer locates us.
Sorry. That was the ghost of yesterday's dinner.
Honestly.
5 seconds of silence to beckon Beelzebub.
Sorry, you give me a stage like that, I'm gonna have to dazzle.
5 seconds of silence while Satan.
It's a good line.
What was that one?
Control your bum. Be a lady.
That came out my front bum.
Oh, no.
Sounded like a queef.
Quiff. Okay.
I think there's something wrong.
Rolled. How are you doing that?
I don't know.
It's very freaky. Are you scared?
I'm very scared.
Okay, everybody. 5 more seconds of silence. No farting or burping or maybe it'll go away. And try again. Rolled.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
He has nothing to do with it, but oh my God.
Exercise him, Glenn.
What? I don't know how to do that. I did not think it would come up.
We didn't think we'd get that far.
It's like we flipped the wrong button or something.
There are no buttons.
Can we hit a circuit breaker, maybe? Maybe there's just a frog in my throat. Here, let me try and cough it out. Is it gone?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stuart! Come on!
I'm leaving.
Perfection. Stuart, Evan Stern was the perfect guy for that.
Oh
Well,
my
one
god,
of
it's a
my
good
friends, Sean
scene.
Amsing, has a Halloween party in the city before Halloween every year, and he calls it premature ejaculantern.
That's good.
It's clever.
I likes that.
He's a really funny guy.
Well, now that has got to be a costume. I mean, Christ, she could make a softball heart.
Oh, she could play on my field.
Singers all day, boys.
Bonnie,
Wayne?
you on your way to the annual Jeff Davies Memorial Baseball Tournament to raise money for Pitbull Puppy Mill Rescue?
Sure am, Wayne.
Good for you. Enjoy yourself.
I will.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Jeff was a good guy.
Jeff was a great guy.
Jeff is a babe.
One of the greatest. Jeff fucking Davies.
I feel like Jeff would know what to do.
I feel like Jeff would want to make one more call.
That is not a regulation softball uniform.
Delicious. You know when you can't see what you're tasting, your sense of taste gets heightened. I bet you didn't know that, did you, Dan?
I did know that, Derry, because one time I took a gals on a date to one of them places in the city where they don't got any lights and you have to eat in the dark. Made a fucking mess of myself.
I've been to one of those places. All the servers there are blind. Bet you didn't know that.
So the blind are eating better than us, eh? Must be nice.
Yeah, on accounts that their sense of taste is heightened because they can't see nothing.
There's always a silver lining there.
No, not at all.
McMurray, how are you? Well, not
Good, and you?
Well, good, man. Just, I can't see a fucking thing in here, McMurray.
Well, that's the only way to catch a ghost. That's all I know. What do you got for gin there, Gaylor?
Don't know, because I can't see the bar.
Well, I get into one of them cocksuckers when you locate it.
We're not convinced that it's a ghost, McMurray.
Well, you better believe it's a ghost, Kitty. What else could it be?
Literally 500 million things.
Well, lucky for you guys, Mrs. McMurray and I went down Minikin one year, hopped on over to the Aztec pyramids, and got ourselves on a guided tour with some genuine ghost hunters.
You guys have taught us everything they goddamn know, okay? We've guided tours down Bolko. We've guided tours down Caicos. We've guided tours down Coon.
Pitter patter.
All right. You guys see this in my hand?
No.
This here is a genuine SB9 ghost talkie. Transmits ghost speak.
Oh, is that what it does?
Mm-hmm. You fire it up, and when the ghosts start talking, you can hear what they're saying. Fire it up, babe.
Lemony Snickers, baby. There's activity off the charts. Shh, 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 shh. Did you hear that?
Wasn't this clear in Bolko?
Nothing like this down Coon either.
Kill for this down Coon.
McMurray is such a piece of shit.
Oh, McMurray's a huge piece of shit.
What the devil?
You'll never meet a bigger piece of shit in your life than McMurray.
Oh, yeah, what a piece of shit.
Oh, hot Jimmy Don Bobby, baby.
What baby?
I grabbed the wrong box. This here's one half of the high-frequency baby radio that I set up in the break room in the barn to make sure the farmhands wasn't talking shits about me.
It would appear that your farmhands are talking significant shit about you, McMurray.
What a piece of shit he is. I mean, how does a piece of shit like that land a woman like Mrs. McMurray?
Oh, tell you what I'd do to Mrs. McMurray.
Baby,
Yeah, baby.
remember the lawyer that took the case that time I shut out the worm peckers while they were on the properties?
Yeah, baby. You almost got one of them cocksuckers, too. Just missed him by a smidge.
By a smidge. Best give him a call.
Why, baby?
Because I'm McMurray. I'm about to kill a man.
Ear me no. You need to drink it, Daryl.
You're me now, not on your life, Gaylor.
It's the only thing we have to try.
No, it isn't.
Then what, Wayne? What else can we try here?
Literally 5,500 billion things.
Uncle Eddie wanted me to drink it with him after I took him down. But I didn't. It's the only thing left to do to get rid of his ghost, so drink it, you fucking pussy!
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Hey.
No.
When a friend asks you for help, you help them.
No.
I'd do it for you.
No. Wait. Gail.
Wayne,
It was me.
what was you?
I know how much you love Halloween.
I know how much you love Halloween.
Well, see, there you go. It was only my intention to give you a bit of a thrill and have a little bit of fun with all the nutsacks in town. It was never my intention to get you this riled up. And boy, do I ever wish I wouldn't have discovered you took down my 90-plus-year-old uncle. That's when things took a real hard detour.
Wayne,
Gail.
it was a thrill.
What is that?
Oh!
Ha! You do scare.
Wayne's? Why are you so scared? It's only Samuel's.
Dan.
Now hold your horses there, Wayne's. Samuel's here has some things that he likes to say to use.
Samuel, you have the floor.
I'm sorry I stole the full-size chocolate bar you gave my little sister last Halloween.
I accept your apology, Samuel.
I was sick of Daryl backdooring me with the quarter chocolate bars.
I understand that, Samuel, but that doesn't make it right. I trust you've apologized to your little sister as well?
Yes, sir. And now my friend David wants me to say thanks for him for big leaguing the cheapskate beatskates in town who gave out half chocolate bars.
Please tell your friend David I'm more than happy to big league cheapskate beatskates like Daryl. But Samuel, big brothers are to look out for their little sisters.
Yes, sir.
You only get one family, Samuel. You are to treat them with love and respect.
I will learn my lesson, sir.
Good. And to make sure you've learned your lesson, you will not be receiving a full-size chocolate bar from your Uncle Wayne this Halloween.
Yes, sir.
Now, Wayne's, remember when I said that Samuel's wanted to show you his costumes this year? That's because Samuel's wanted to go dressed as his heroes for Halloween. Who's your hero, Samuel's?
Wayne.
Wait, did they change Samuel's shirt there?
No.
No.
Between.
No, he was always wearing it.
I was looking for that too, and I didn't.
Samuel, I didn't say we couldn't split a full-size chocolate bar this Halloween.
Choco coconut? Coconut's fucking gross, asshole.
Okay, go back for a second.
Yeah.
I need a visual of when
He's
he's hiding behind.
He's hiding behind Dan.
Yeah, I know he is, but when he pops
My
out,
sister last Halloween.
I accept
yeah, it is the same fucking shirt.
Hold
All
your
right.
horses there, Wayne's. Samuel's here has some things that he likes to say to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Fuck.
Thought you caught something there?
I thought I caught something.
Continuity error?
No,
Does anybody
well,
else-
it would have been intentional, but
Yeah.
Does anybody else think it would have been like really funny at the end if he had dropped Samuel straight to the ground?
I could watch
After
kids
the-
fall off Wayne.
And I also think it would track for Wayne as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking gross, man.
All right. That is The Haunting of Modean's 2. Now, just to remind you guys how this went, the first time we all watched this,